Hi guys, I'm Alex from Mason Lifestyle. I thought that today we would talk about some sewing goals for the upcoming year, and we are on 2024. It's always good to kind of say that out loud and repeat it a couple of times until I get used to it. So I took a little time off from videotaping on YouTube, which was, I gotta tell you guys, it was kind of nice. And I got a chance to do a lot more sewing, like the sweater that I have on. I made a pair of Hudson pants, but wow, did I adjusted those. I should probably write a blog post on all the adjustments I made to the pants so they look the way I wanted to, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to be able to do that. But I wanted to talk about sewing goals for this year. And I think one of the main goals, which I have seen a lot of people on Instagram and also on YouTube videos saying number one is use your pattern stash and also the fabric stash. And I have to say, I have been pretty good about not buying new patterns towards the end of last year and coming into this year, kind of really relooking at some of my patterns, some that are perhaps 10 to 15 years old. And kind of realizing like, wow, I really like that style a lot. It transcends to a lot of the things that I like to wear every day, right? And just go about and kind of like things with no gathers, no big sleeves, none of that stuff. So I told myself perhaps it might be good that I use some of those patterns and also kind of look through my stash. I think sometimes I am hanging on to the nicer fabrics. I don't know why, right? Well, I do know why. I've been kind of hanging on to some of my nicer fabrics because I'm going down in sizes, which I think some of you have kind of mentioned it here and there. But I have been kind of holding out on sewing some of the nicer fabrics because, well, I don't want to have to mend some of these things. And unfortunately, that gets into another one of my goals for the year. But nonetheless, definitely want to use more of my pattern stash. It is really nice. And let's face it, there's a lot more fabric out there in the world to buy and use. So definitely this is the year to do some more of that. Um, Also, I want to do some more sew-alongs for our channel. I think I posted one last year, which was a calls pattern. I wasn't totally thrilled with it, but I went ahead and did it, and I hope that it is helpful to some of you. But I do know that I definitely want to post some more sew-alongs in the channel, and perhaps it will become a little bit more sew-along heavy than talking about patterns, because again, back to goal number one, I'm trying to kind of not use or buy as many patterns. We shall see. I'm already seeing some of the indie pattern companies looking for testers and whatnot. And I will say this disclaimer, I am signing up for some of those pattern testing calls because let's face it, it's a great way to get a pattern and also test it out. And I feel like it also forces me to make it, right? Versus buying a pattern and kind of letting it marinate in the stash for a while. So I'm definitely doing some more of that. So again, use more of my stash, use more of my patterns, also do some more sew-alongs. Third one, which is also a big one, mend or upcycle some of the garments that I have. Again, as I mentioned, I'm changing sizes and some things are really big on me now. So perhaps do a little bit of those videos as to how to mend some of your own garments, right? A quick way to do it, or perhaps show you how I would tackle it. For example, there's a skirt, denim skirt that I love from Stretch Denim. I even made a sew along for it. Well, guys, it's too big for me. It's probably about 2 to 3 inches, a little too big. So I'm trying to kind of tackle how am I going to adjust that because I love the fabric. I haven't worn that skirt enough. And I definitely see myself wearing that in the summer quite a bit. So I definitely want to wear what I have. I also got some great button-down shirts from my husband They are, he spent some nice money on those shirts, and the fabric is absolutely amazing. So I definitely want to go ahead and try to recut another button down shirt with those that will fit me. So, guys, what are some of your goals for this coming year? Let me know in the comments below. And then, of course, one that I'm always trying to do, but I feel like sometimes they're very delinquent on, post some more of my makes. So perhaps later on this week, I'll probably take a picture of everything that I made on that week from Christmas to New Year's. I think I was whipping out a garment every day. So that's how much I was sewing. It was kind of nice. It was really kind of nice. But definitely want to know in the comments below, what are your sewing goals for the year, guys? And if you are setting goals for sewing, perhaps focus on one or two versus trying to do 10. So perhaps a goal would be, I really want to sew a lot more with knits. Perhaps a really big goal is to do a lined coat and be able to work with wool and feel comfortable and line the coat and do some beautiful finishes with welt pockets and all that good stuff. So what are your sewing goals for this year? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. All right, guys, I hope you like this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.